Welcome back to Under the Marquee, a show where I get to hang out with musicians, talk about everything and nothing all at the same time. I started this show a while back because I realized I was friends with some pretty damn good musicians, some of which you might know, some of which you might not. And if you don't know them, you'll get to know them. But we are back with our second season. Sorry it's taken a while. I was busy opening up a food truck, which, by the way, feel free to follow along. It's called Rattle Creek Texas Deli. We do all the good smoked meats. But we are back. Here we are. And our first guest today is Andy Will Know Us by the Trail of Dead. Woo! Damn! We got a good one for you guys. If you guys don't know who they are, you're weird. But if you do know who they are, what's up? We got them in the studio. They're good friends of mine now. Perks of living in Austin, Texas. You become friends with people like I became friends with Conrad at a bar while arguing over who could smoke better meats. And here we are. Anyways, let's get to the episode. For those of you, follow along, do all the things. And for those of you that do live in Austin, Texas, come by and check out my food truck. It's called Rattle Creek Texas Deli. You can find it at Texas Deli. We do banh mi's, French dips, briskets, all the things, because not only am I a musician and I guess podcast host, but I also am a barbecue chef. So come on down. It's damn good. But anyways, let's get to the first episode. It starts off a little slow. I just let them ramble for a little bit. And it's kind of the best way to start this thing up because it just gives you a look into these beautiful humans that I get to call friends. Anyways, without any further ado, let's go to the first episode. Welcome back. Woo! Let's go.
So everybody, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Under Marquee, and we are here today with Matt.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
It's great to have you on.
Thanks. What do you guys want to know about me?
Well, we've been reading a lot of things about you.
No, I guess I'll start it now.
Sure.
That helps because I'm really bad at doing the intro things because it's really fucking.
No, you can't lose that first part, man. That was gold.
Oh yeah.
Keep all that.
You guys are definitely interviewing me.
Just keep all that part.
But thank you guys for coming. Everybody tuning in, which will be out. This is Under the Marquee, and today we have our two really good homies from Andy Will Know Us by the Trail of Dead. Just as Trail of Dead, it was too many.
I like it when it's the Trail of Dad.
We can change that.
Cool.
Just take that
Can
E
we
off.
Take the E off.
Take that E off. But we have Conrad and Jason of Trail of Dad.
It won't come off. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Yeah, it's stuck.
So I guess we're stuck with Trail of Dead.
You're stuck with Trail of Dead. Sorry, guys.
We've been stuck with that name for a long time.
I asked a couple people what I should ask you, and I gotta say the first thing everybody said is, "Where the fuck did the name come from, and what does it mean?"
Huh? Really? Because I don't think anyone's ever asked us that.
No one's asked us.
Nobody's ever asked you that?
I mean, it just seemed like it was obvious that it came from school.
Yeah.
From the prison?
From Hamlet, scene 3. No, it's not from anything, really.
No?
Yeah.
Revelations, chapter 1.
What made you guys choose that name?
Verse
Revelation. Bob Marley. I don't know. It made us laugh.
Yeah,
that's why we picked it because we thought it was funny.
Oh, really?
And at the time we were watching some anime movie called Legend of the Overfiend, right? Was it that one?
Which is a very graphic
tentacle porn. That's how I would describe it.
Yeah, it's a graphic anime.
All right.
Was it Legend of the what was that?
Yeah, Legend of the Overfiend.
And it had that scene where it was all destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
By the tentacle dicks.
And you guys just looked at each other and were like, Andy Will Know Us by the Trail of Dead.
Yeah, that was
instead
the idea.
of tentacle dicks.
You'll know it by the Trail of Dead. We just kind of like
fucking
thought
around.
It was funny. Because like we had a list of other band names like Crosstops and stuff. It's like really bad. Well, because like for Ritalin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the stupidest names.
And at the time, we hadn't really figured out what kind of band. We didn't know what kind of band we're going to be or what music we're going to make. So I think if we'd called ourselves something different, we would have made music to fit that name. And the fact that we chose, Trail of Dead, we kind of made music to go with the name was kind of one of the ideas.
Yeah, right.
So the name came first, the music second.
As always.
Did you guys what's the weirdest response
Image
you've ever
before
gotten?
substance.
Yeah.
You guys ever told anybody like what your band name is and had like the weirdest response? Because I'm sure you get it all the time.
We used to lie about it a lot. We would just make a bunch of stories up. But are stories lies, or are they just ways to entertain people,
Yeah.
I feel like earlier people were like, what does that mean? And now I feel like people are just
no one cares.
No, they're just not phased.
People have other things to
Yeah.
worry about.
Yeah.
Like actual trails of dead.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like
100%.
but there are times now that I'll tell like people, oh yeah, I play in this band, Annual Nose by the Trail of Dead, and they're like, say what? Say how? What?
And your 9-year-old son's friends are like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know you guys. I've been a fan, and it's funny because like I've been at work yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I have an interview coming up, Annual Nose by the Trail of Dead, and I get people just going, the fuck did you just say to me? And I'm like, yeah, it's the band name. And I even had the chef look it up. He goes, I really love that they have the dots in the front, man. And I was like, it's good. Yeah. It's a good touch.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, that was a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we figured that if you put the dots on there, it'll put you at the top of a listing.
That's why they used to all the like lumber equipment or whatever used to be like A1 something. It's because in the phone book you come first. A1 lumberyard, A1 fucking general store.
Well, that's kind of what we did.
Yeah.
What is a phone book?
Fucking the world may never know. How did I know you guys have answered a bunch of these questions all over like a million times, so I'll try to get through them real quick so we don't have to
rush through them.
But how did you guys get started? How did the band start? Just the name? Was it the name that started it off?
How does any band start? You start with a drum set?
Mm-hmm.
And a dream.
Or a nightmare.
Or a nightmare.
I mean, what else was there to do back in the 90s? It was either, you work your office job or you do a band in your spare time.
When did you guys start?
Very boring times.
No, I feel
94.
like... Yeah,
94.
we were just new to Austin. And we were scraping.
Where were you guys from originally?
We met in Hawaii in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Hike school.
I was dropping in. He was dropping out.
Wait, you were dropping out. I was dropping in. No, it was like 10th grade. We were at this one high school, and we were just very, I don't know, we were part of a group of people that were sort of
skaters, glue
punks,
sniffers,
metalheads,
suicide punks.
Yeah, like just the rejects of that school. And in Hawaii, there's definitely a lot of cliques, and
oh yeah,
I mean, I guess high school there's always a clique, but definitely there was more of a separation.
Was there like a battle between like the skaters and the surfers? I'm assuming in Hawaii.
Oh yeah,
was there?
Maybe not so much. Maybe the surfers against everybody.
I mean, everyone hated this band, kids.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess
I was in band. Yeah.
So I lived on the Big Island for a while, and it was definitely like this tension between Native Hawaiians and white people, Howleys, and then the minute you like get into like punk rock, or that obviously alienates you even more. So, but when I moved to Oahu, where I met Conrad, there was definitely more of the subculture there, So there was a lot going on.
Yeah, right.
But yet there was nothing going on.
Yeah. It was also very
there was
boring.
so little going on. I mean, we basically would go vandalizing things just because we were so bored.
Yeah.
we had nothing else to do.
Yeah,
There
Yeah,
was
Hawaii is like a day place. You go out in nature,
Yeah.
you go to the beach, you know.
You
At
don't really-
night it's just like
Yeah, at
it's
least
just-
our side of the island,
yeah.
because we weren't, you know, I used to live in Waikiki and I loved it. It was an amazing place to grow up. But when I moved to the windward side, yeah, I mean, if you're a kid, what are you gonna do? You just stay home with your parents, or you go to the beach.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, fast
Yeah.
forward 10 years,
Yeah.
here we are in Austin, Texas, and
yeah.
When you
driving
guys,
a Subaru.
when did you guys
station
decide to
wagon.
make that move? And what
Well,
was
we-
that
we
like? Because
lived
you
in-
guys are known for like as an Austin band.
Well, we lived in Olympia for like
Oh,
well, he went to high school there for
Mhm.
a bit in Olympia, Washington.
yeah.
And then as he exited high
Another
school-
place that had nothing going on.
Oh, shut up. There's a lot going on there. When we moved there, it was like 1990, or when I moved there, it was 1990. He was living there,
Crazy.
Yeah.
and that was when a lot of crazy music was happening.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
It was a good time to be there, but when
Yeah.
we left, it was a good time to leave.
Good time to leave.
Because it was
90
just getting
94.
dark and
Yeah,
and the weather sucks there. And it was also the best time to come to Austin. You know, that's when things were really starting to pick up here, and it was just so like the music scene that we came into was just weird. You know, I mean, people were just making weird bands just for the sake of being weird. You know, and it was like I think being original and quirky were the most important things. You know,
Right.
it wasn't about like trying to make it or, you know, get signed. It was just like be different and original.
I guess in Olympia you had more of a nerdier punk scene,
Yeah.
and then you had Seattle, which had this. Everybody's trying to make it big because of the grunge thing, and so
Yep.
there's that weird, I guess, just this energy there. And then you have Olympia, where everybody's trying to be too cool for school. you know?
Yeah.
And but that also produced like
There's a song about it.
yeah, I mean Courtney Love wrote about it, but yeah, I mean it produced like a lot of cool music though, you
Yeah.
know.
Some people say Kurt Cobain wrote all those songs.
Yeah. So yeah, we just got fed up with it, and being in coming to Austin, we had a friend who put us up, and
Yeah.
that's
So
where
it
we
was fun.
started just
Do you think coming out of that area affected like the sound that you guys eventually made here
Yeah.
in Austin?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we were definitely inspired by bands that we were also, you know, friends with and knew, you know, like Carp and Unwound and
Cool.
beat happening.
the Melvins were playing there a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fits of Depression.
Bikini Kill.
Even our name was influenced by a friend's band that had a band called Behead the Prophet, No Lord Shall Live. And we're like, okay, they've got 9 words, so we got to do one. We got to get one more
We gotta-
word.
we gotta-
than that.
We gotta beat them.
Yeah, right.
They had like they were like a crusty core band.
Yeah.
With a 70-year-old violinist. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
guy?
It was bizarre.
Yeah. So all these younger folks with this like geriatric violinist who's
Hmm.
playing all this noise.
I think the nice thing about when we from in Austin at the time was that it wasn't so important like being asked a question like what kind of band are you or what kind of music do you play. It wasn't it was because those would have been hard questions to ask. That wasn't really what we were going. We were just trying to create something like events. It was always
Yeah.
about like
Huh.
where you're going to play next. Like. Because we never knew, a lot of times it was just about trying to find a venue that would let us play or start our own venue. So back then we would play in coffee shops, and we set up some shows at that mental that what was that?
The state hospital.
the hospital,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, that's-
weird places,
Yeah, right.
Near
um,
Kemp. It's like off of
warehouses.
Mopac.
Yeah, just anywhere that would have us basically. And
Would your
so-
sound change as you were going towards an event, kind of?
Sometimes, I mean,
Yeah.
there'd be certain events where we would, we would say like, okay, let's just do all covers for this show.
Cool.
Because I remember this one, and we would do covers that we've never done since. One of my favorite was when we we learned like something on Pet Sounds. Was it Caroline No or something like that?
Yeah, and that was a Shepard Fairey party. That was like when Shepard Fairey was, and Billy Bishop had this art party.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
it was
Crazy.
it was a nice time because
Yeah.
there was no expectations as to what you would or wouldn't do. You know, we didn't even have an album out, so we had no expectations to fill as far as like showing up and just, you know. And then when we were playing the other night with Interpol, one of the was it the bass player that
Yeah, the
said
bass
that he
player.
was in a band called Home, and he remembered playing with us as a 2-piece
Cool.
way back in the day with his band Windsor for the Derby, and my memory of that show was we were like on ecstasy, right? We done
Yeah.
a bunch of ecstasy,
And we-
played.
And it was at the it was at a theater that's over by, I don't know, 35th Street, like a tiny little,
It's like on Guadalupe in 30.
Yeah.
Right. It's not around anymore, I don't think. So many theaters gone.
Yeah, right.
Such theaters, war,
I know you.
sadness.
But yeah, like as far as like us starting the band, we haven't started until today.
This
It
is the
just
new band,
New
yes.
It's a
band?
new band.
Trail of Dad.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Bring out the ecstasy. I know you said like you weren't ever asked like what your band is like, or that wasn't really the question. But given the time that it's been now and like how many records you've put out and all that, is there a way you would describe your sound? Because I feel like you guys have
Punk Floyd.
Punk Floyd.
Punk Floyd. That's what's up.
Unemployed.
Unemployed Punk Floyd.
Let's start that band.
Labelless, managerless,
Yeah.
unmanageable.
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 Scourge of society.
Yeah, not really. I mean, we've said art rock a lot of times. But I don't
Yeah.
even know what that means anymore. I mean, these days, I think the problem is genre and all that stuff. You know, genre seems to be such I don't know. It's almost like the enemy of good art. Once you've stuck yourself in some genre, and you're supposed to
I
create
think
genre music.
Spotify just made that even
Yeah.
more.
That and
100%.
putting where they're gonna put your album in a store or whatever.
Do
I
they
don't
have
know.
stores anymore?
I just
But-
went to Waterloo Records.
Okay, yeah, they're
Yeah,
still
love it.
Waterloo.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what the
End of
cool
an
thing
ear.
about Waterloo Records now that I've noticed is that CD sales have gone so low that the vinyl section has like expanded to the CD section.
Yeah.
So now they've like shrunk the CD section,
I don't
and
have
most of the
who
book-
has a
most
CD
of it-
player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody tried giving me a CD the other day, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't even have one on my computer anymore. You know?
You can put glasses on it and stuff.
That's a good.
Yeah,
You can top your drink with it to make sure
They
people
make-
know you're coming.
you can
back
make
to
a reflector on your tuk-tuk.
Yeah. On your tuk-tuk?
On your yeah.
Oh man,
That's what I would see. You know those tuk-tuks, and they
oh,
just
yeah.
have like
The rotating
CDs all-
CDs.
I mean,
Totally.
it's like that Billy Joel song. It's
Mm.
all rock and roll to me, right?
It is all, yeah. Well, and there's classical and
There's
jazz.
classical and there's
Oh,
other
yeah.
stuff, but
Jazz. It's jazz.
But hey, punk rock.
I was curious. So how are you? When you guys, I was like listening back to the records through the years, and it's also really funny because we're friends now. But I've listened to you guys since I was in high school, which is so weird to put the two together because I'm like, that's just the homies, but that's also the record. And to me, that's not the same person somehow because I just have been listening to that record for 15, 20 years. But going back and listening to all
I mean, that's
of it,
how I feel when I listen to our old records. I was like, I'm not the same person anymore.
right?
We're
100%.
very different people now. You know, like those are kids that made those albums, and yeah.
Yeah.
We were just out of high school.
That's crazy.
6 months.
That's fucking crazy.
No, we were actually old. I thought we were old.
No, we
But
were like 26.
25 or
Yeah.
and I thought that was old. I
Yeah.
thought at the age of 25, I thought there's no way we were gonna,
Live
make
past
anything
30.
of this. But yeah, because we're already,
We're over the hill.
all of our favorite bands started theirs when they were like 19
Oh, yeah.
and stuff. So we figured we were too old to really get anything going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you guys, because you guys have records spanning all the way through though till now. When you guys write a Trail of Dead song, where do you guys start? Where's the starting point? And
I think it depends Like it
Yeah.
always changes, and it's not, we haven't had like one method.
Well, the last album was
Mhm.
was probably one. Not, I wouldn't say it was methodical. It was really creative, but I have this folder on my computer of like all these like half baked song ideas that I'm always making, just sounds. And so we sat through and went through like the folder and we made a list. Okay, these like this was good, this is good, this is good. And then we went through that list and we're like, okay, we could use this, we could use this. And that became the basis for a lot of the songs on the last record were just kind of like these half finished ideas that we thought, okay, we could do something out
Yeah,
of
there
this.
was like we had a lot to work with. I mean, just tons of ideas.
Enough for a double
Yeah.
album.
Yeah. I mean,
Sick.
it was crazy. Yeah.
And you guys also did that one. That was the quadraphonic
Mhm.
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
which for those that don't know, how would you explain that to them?
Quadraphonic means 4 speakers.
But that's what, two
2 in front, 2 in the
two
back.
front, two in
Yeah,
the back.
and you get a different sound through each speaker.
Yeah.
You get a different, I guess, viewpoint or whatever of the song or the album.
Yeah.
So
Do you remember?
it kind of feels like you're in a room and you can move around and sort of hear different instruments.
It feels like you're watching a band, but you're standing in the middle of it,
Yeah.
cool.
which
yeah.
is,
That's the best.
and I mean, the best way to really experience that is to listen to old quadraphonic records, So if you can get a hold of some of those and play them on your surround sound, where I don't know where you'd find it.
I mean,
Um,
Atmos does it?
Atmos. If you have a Tesla,
We
you
kind
can
of
listen to it in
made
a
the
Tesla.
record for fucking rich assholes. No, I'm just kidding.
Tech Bros.
Yeah.
For Austin,
Tech
Texas.
Bros. Yeah, we made them for all the tech bros, and
Yeah.
those fuckers don't like our music. So
Yeah, none of them heard it.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, a song can come from anywhere, really. I mean, some of my favorites were the ones that are written spontaneously, that we would be in the studio already recording an album and just have an idea while we were there and be like, okay, we got to record that for something.
Cool.
We'll make a song out of that.
Do you guys tend to like go towards progressions or anything like that in particular? Like certain chord progressions that you like, or
I mean, you were doing the circle of fifths for some songs. You had like a
The old circle of fifths.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a circle. If you go backwards, it's a circle of fourths.
yeah. There you go.
yeah.
It's
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
at times, usually I will start with an idea that's more like a technical challenge. Like, what if we did a song that just had a lot of changes, or what if we did a song that was like that would repeat the same change and just keep building. It would start with an idea like that.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of how I approach visual artwork too. It's more like an idea of, what if I did a drawing that was all in, in this medium or with this color or that color,
Right.
They're more like a reason to experiment,
Cool. I feel like you guys get a big wall of sound on a lot of songs and records. And is that something you guys intentionally do, or is it something like that where you just keep building and before you know it, you have
it's
this
something
wall
that
of
we're
sound?
trying to do less.
Oh yeah.
The wall of noise.
Yeah, we I think when we first started, we had the first record, we were attempting to make a big wall
Mm.
of sound, and
Yeah.
we were influenced by Dark Side of the Moon, I don't know, Fear of a Black Planet, stuff like that's very intricate, but that was like, simplistic,
Right.
compared to, and then we started to get more and more comfortable in recording studios and technology, and just like utilizing whatever we could find.
Totally.
And that kind of built more of a layered sound for us.
Cool.
I mean, I got a copy of that first cassette tape that we put,
Mhm.
we made it, I digitized it and put it up. And that is so noisy. It is insane that anybody thought that was music. It would just sound like.
Yeah, that was like no bass, probably just
Oh,
guitars.
it's just
and
and cymbals,
and
so many cymbals. And since then we've learned about some of our favorite producers like Kate Bush had no cymbals on Hounds of Love. Just take those cymbals away,
Wow.
and that's how you get a drum sound that doesn't interfere with doesn't interfere with everything
Frequencies,
else.
huh?
Yeah, it's just like about stripping down, stripping away.
Cool.
So that's something I've,
more is
you
more
learn.
for us, though.
Yeah,
More is
maximalist,
more.
and we're
Yeah,
definitely a
we're-
maximalist
yeah.
band. I would never describe
I mean, have you
us
seen
as
his
minimalists.
paintings?
Yeah.
They're very very detailed.
Which,
They're
by
very
the way,
bloody.
By the way,
Huh?
for everybody watching and listening, definitely check out Conrad's artwork because it is fucking fantastic.
It's fantasy.
It's fantasy, darling.
In a world called fantasy.
So we got maximalist noise, lots of symbols,
There you
wall
go.
of sound, circle of
Or
force,
symbol core.
symbol core, unemployed symbol core.
Symboline.
I was curious with the legacy that you guys have. How do you guys want Trail of Dead to be remembered? Let's say it's 20 years from now and people are looking back at Trail of Dead as a whole. How would you like?
Or to be disremembered.
Nah.
I mean, that's hard to say because we're not dead yet,
that's what I was saying. In the future.
Despite the name.
In the future. Despite the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really, it's too abstract for me to
Right.
think about.
Yeah.
Because I don't like overthinking weird legacy questions like, what is your legacy?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, shit.
Oh, there was a really good reel recently about someone saying Mike Tyson. Some woman asked him what she thought about. Like,
Yes.
yeah, it was really
Yes.
good.
Wait, what did he say?
He was just like, legacy's bullshit. Like she was like, you're gonna die, and when you're
Yeah.
dead, nothing's gonna matter. Your legacy.
He's talking to
Pointless.
like a 12-year-old. 12-year-old goes, so what do you want your legacy? Legacy doesn't matter, man. It's just you're gonna die and that's it. Everybody's gonna be dead. And the girl's just like, okay.
Well, I agree with him, and he's got a great point, and that's
Tell it like it is.
is absolutely true.
Yeah.
And no age is too young to learn that lesson. But I mean, yeah, I think we're still working on ideas. So just as long as we're working on
Yeah.
ideas, and it doesn't really matter. Like, you definitely don't. I mean, I wouldn't base what we do on worrying about something like that.
Totally.
Yeah.
I was just curious because again, I was listening back to all the records and also just thinking back to like, man, like it's wild for me putting on the first record going, I was in high school. I was practicing drums to your stuff when I was in high school.
Nice.
And I was like sitting there, trying to learn the parts.
Maybe his stuff,
and
too.
Maybe his
He was-
stuff.
he was drumming
You were drumming as well?
Yeah.
Is that
I don't know.
why you don't play in time?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I like to flow with it,
You speed
It'll
up on
be-
the fills.
That's very funny. I definitely heard that, I think, the other night.
Yeah.
A couple fills speeding up.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Of
It's a
course.
sound.
That's ebb and flow, man.
That's
Ebb
the
and
cymbal
flow.
core sound.
A cymbal
We don't play
core.
to a click.
Play to our
What click?
feelings.
Yeah.
We just do
Um,
podcasts to clicks.
Yeah.
Basically, my question was, is there a way you guys want to be remembered in a million years when people look back? But then also, is there a way that you guys remember it that nobody else would understand or know, like from the inside out through that process? I know you guys have, years of experience both in the industry, against the industry, touring and everything. Like, a lot of people just see the music or see the art, but they don't know the actual grind or what it's actually like.
Remembered as the band that broke the industry.
Did you guys
that
make Spotify?
Showed its failures
That would
and
be funny.
exposed its corruption.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That would be good. It would be cool to be that band.
Yeah. And you'll notice by the Trail of Dead Industries.
And when they uncover the ruins of Austin, they will find these bronze statues and wonder upon these visages.
Yeah.
Who were these men and women?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't even know what we're doing. What are we doing?
I feel
We don't
like
know what we're
I feel
doing.
like yeah, something like that is just it's out of our hands.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So
It's
We-
more, and I wouldn't want anyone to, try to think that their career, they should base a career on that idea either.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, you should base their career on their own, search for some kind of artistic, I don't know, je ne sais quoi. That
I mean, I know when we make records, the one thing that we try to do, and every time we do make a record, is to make the best record that we believe in,
Right.
and that we want to influence the way we feel,
Yeah.
and even the record that we want to listen to.
Yeah, listen to. And that's kind of like where it stops, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where it starts and where it stops.
And we have to make those records because no one else is making records that I want to listen to.
Love that. Fuck yeah.
I'll disagree on that one, but Conrad doesn't listen to music anymore.
I know.
I mean, I listen to music. Who was I just listened to? But I listen to a lot of the jazz station. I got to look at this person up. This album is really cool, and it's from, I think it's from Senegal.
Oh yeah.
Nahawa Doumbia.
Put it up over here so we can see it.
This one.
Cool. Check it out.
That's the stuff I've been getting into. It's just, I think it helps to listen to music that is not sung in English.
Mm.
You know, it's like,
I don't know if you guys do this, but I don't even listen to lyrics ever. So I have like an issue where like I
Really?
don't know the lyrics to my favorite fucking songs I've been listening to for 20
you're
years.
probably better off that way because some of these lyrics are out there are bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I always equated it to being a drummer thing, but
Yeah.
but I just don't.
I
I make
Lyrics
up my
should
own.
be lyrics.
I love lyrics.
Yeah,
I do
agree.
love lyrics.
Lyrics
but
can
I don't
transcend,
listen.
and that's it's the lack that doesn't happen as much anymore. I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on.
I feel like there's some artists in this day and age that don't care about lyrics. They're writing more of
AI.
sure. But they're more like writing for the feel of the music. It's more just like
Anthony
about-
Kiedis.
feel. Yeah. Well, I guess so. I mean,
who's the last good lyric? I don't know.
There's a band called Dawes. I don't know if you guys ever listen to them. I like their
Mm.
lyrics a lot.
Mhm.
It's a little emo-y, but I like what they're throwing down.
Yeah.
Um
Who's a
oh,
good lyricist?
who's a good lyricist
lately? Yeah, a good recent lyricist.
I kind of like Fontaine's DC. That's
Yeah,
he has some
okay.
interesting.
I like Deontward's lyrics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those are always fun. Those are
good
great lyrics.
oh yeah. Let's you know what's funny? When I asked Conrad to be on this podcast when I was first doing it in the summer,
Mhm.
I believe his text was literally, I've quit the music industry. I'm not doing it anymore, but if you want I can come on and talk about that.
Well, we have basically quit in the industry.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that we've quit music, but we're not like part of the industry, you know? The industry doesn't want us.
Why aren't you guys? Because I think it was around the time you said you also
I don't think
quitting touring
the industry really gives a shit about good music. They care about the bottom dollar. I mean, that's more so than ever.
yeah.
They're like looking because music doesn't sell anymore.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get it whatever they can.
Right.
And so
What made you guys because you guys hadn't played in 2 years, which I was at that show and it was a fucking great show. But what made you guys come back out and get back together for the Interpol show that
they asked.
They asked.
Yeah.
asked, yeah.
They wanted us to play. So
That's sick. It was a great show.
it
was
we
fun.
kind of have like a little bit of a history with them. We played with them at Brownies in New York City in 2000,
Cool.
and when we were all just starting out, whatever.
but yeah, I mean, it was nice to meet up with them again. But again, like just the whole thing about the industry and merch and the production, and I just feel like it's become a corporate thing.
Super cool.
Right.
It's just
100%.
weird. But I mean, everyone that was working it were great. I mean, we're talking, those are real people. But then behind that is like just this non-caring machine of trying to, you know, make money off of artists. And these days, I mean, I don't even know how a new bands struggle or what they have to face in order to, you know, try to make a living off of it. There's a lot of jokes about it, and the jokes come out of the fact that it's a tragedy, you know?
Yeah.
That's why we can laugh about it, is because it's sad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe it'll fix itself. We'll see. Maybe it'll just,
Or
heal
maybe
itself.
it's just the way it's been. It's been that way. It's just
Now it's
either you're outside of it or you're in it,
right.
and you can work outside of it. There's lots of people that do that.
Yeah, right.
I mean, back in the 80s, 90s, or whatever, it was, you know, Discord Records with Ian MacKaye,
Yeah.
you know, and K Records or whatever, you know, independent
Yeah.
labels just doing their own thing.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I'll be right back. Don't move.
Are you gonna do a bump?
He's gonna go. He's gonna take a little.
I'll do one.
His little bump break.
Oh, geez.
No one does drugs.
No one does drugs anymore.
Yeah,
like,
what happened to the drugs?
yeah, like Fugazi.
Oh man, fentanyl, man.
Man,
Everybody's just.
me and Ian
do too
MacKaye
much
used to do so
fentanyl,
many
man.
drugs together.
All right, so now I got a question. Now my question is, if you guys were to interview each other, you guys have one question for one another. What would your one question be?
What about the taxes? No.
God damn it! What about
There's
Jesus?
something you don't know about each other that you.
I'd be like, can you take me to HEB? I need to pick up some charcoal. I don't know.
I think we know. Wait,
We don't-
we know
yeah.
everything.
How you doing?
Oh, hey, yeah. I mean, Conrad and I have known each other for like, how long now? Shit, a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be hard to like really.
Find one that you didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't even finish our own sentences. We just leave them hanging because we already know what's, you know. what's
Can I
gonna
see your
be
phone?
said.
All right. Well, then in that case, we're gonna take a question from a friend.
Sure.
Ooh, questions from friends.
Questions from a friend.
Nice.
It's a question from a friend.
Where's my? We phoned a friend
Okay.
to see if we could get them to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
And so we have Seenan from Dengue Fever
Ah, seen him.
Whoa.
I
in
just
Los
messaged-
Angeles.
I just messaged him.
He has a message for you guys and a question.
Okay.
So,
What's up, my homies? Gonzo shot me a note and asked me to ask y'all a question. My question is, tell me about some camaraderie you've had with other bands and the types of pranks you've pulled on each other on the road.
Oh, pranks on each other. We've
On
never
other
done
bands?
Pranks on each other bands, have we?
Well, I know fucking Foo Fighters pranked us.
Yeah, but that's not.
They were kind of
not we
dick.
didn't do that.
They
What-
weren't. It wasn't them. It was their crew.
oh, what'd they do?
I guess we were like drinking all their booze. We did like a little tour with them, and for I don't know, I was stage diving when you shouldn't stage dive. You know, we were annoying. We were trashing
Oh,
the stage.
Stage diving, God forbid.
I know. So
That one should dive from the
I know.
stage.
And then, so we had a rider of Jack Daniels or whatever, you know, some kind of booze.
Yeah.
And we walk in one day to discover they're like airplane bottles, you know, like they replaced all the full size booze
Oh my
with
god!
like little airplane bottles.
That's such a dumb joke. Like,
I know. And then they're like, instead of like, you know, whatever, like a case of beer, it was like one beer.
Oh my god!
And so that was our rider reduced because we were,
They do
pretty
that multiple
harmless
days.
prank,
it was
though,
a harmless
wasn't it?
prank.
I mean,
They
the
were
last,
saying you were drinking too much.
the last tour we did was with our friends Avalanche Party, and the camaraderie on that was already good, but it was made even more intense because we all hated our bus driver.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
it
shared
was
one
just
bus.
amazing. Yeah, we were on the one bus, and that bus ended up being abandoned in the Alps,
They broke down
about
there.
20 minutes from beautiful Lake Como.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that made us all the more closer, you know, that we were sharing this experience. But we were never the type that like, oh yeah, let's. I mean, if we're gonna do a prank, we do it on each other. Okay, here's one for you, Seenan. This is what I like to do whenever we've been on an airplane flight and Jason falls asleep. Is I get everyone's trays and I stack them on his tray table. So when he wakes up, he's got 8 meal trays, which is pretty dumb.
Harmless.
Harmless
Little
shenanigans.
pranks. Nothing like a jackass prank or anything like that.
Nah, nothing bad. And certainly nothing like you see on Reels where you get like remote control snakes, and
Yeah.
Oh,
we haven't done the saran wrap across the thing.
Oh yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
That one's annoying.
Or like when someone gets too drunk, you draw all over them. And
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we've never done that.
no, we've never.
You never done that? Not even once?
No.
Man, that
You're
happened.
too nice.
That happened to me when I was 12 years old. I spent the night at my buddy's house, and we were all skater kids, you know, and I fell asleep first. I woke up the next day and my mom had made me, I had to go do my first communion for my grandmother. She said, you have to do your first communion. After that, you don't have to do anything anymore.
Cool.
So I had to get up for Saturday fucking school, and I had a big permanent marker penis on my forehead that I couldn't get off. So I went to class with the fucking penis on my head, and the pastor he's a pastor.
It's still on there.
Shit.
Oh man, you got pranked.
Yeah,
Well, thanks for
Punked.
seeing him though. That was pretty fun. I just
was
randomly
good.
hit him up, and I was like, "Can you hit me with something?" He's like,
I wish
"Yeah."
I had a better answer. We had better answers for
Oh. Which, by the way, seen in Dengue Fever,
Mhm.
you traveled with him in Thailand or something. So that's
Yeah.
that's how we originally started talking about.
Mhm.
Is I've traveled with Dengue Fever in Cambodia for for like a month, I guess. When they were out there, I knew their horn player and went out there, and he was like, just come hang out. So I was going to go to Thailand, and instead I was like, fuck it, I'll go to Cambodia. Before I knew it, they're just like, just hop in the van. So I was going to all the spots with
That's
them.
awesome.
And we were actually at the same concert in Cambodia,
Yeah.
which is
That's
crazy.
wild.
Holiday in Cambodia.
It was a holiday in Cambodia.
Yeah.
The first time we saw those guys was we were hanging out with Mogwai in Edinburgh, and they played, right? And
The first time I heard of Dengue Fever was on NPR, like
Really?
Fresh
but
Air.
we would see
Cool.
him at
Yeah, like
the old emos.
Yeah.
That was
And-
what I. But then, yeah, after that tour, I went to Koh Chang with my mom to visit with my dad. You know, and which was surreal because they hadn't seen each other in like 40 years, and I was kind of like getting them back together to hang out and get, you know, and Seenan was just looking for something to do because he was just like, yeah, I'm over here hanging out. And I was like, come to Koh Chang, you know, just
Cool.
a random travel thing. So he came and hung out with us, and that was really fun, you know? It was,
Yeah.
So
Have you been to Cambodia?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what a wild
Trail of Dead
place.
has played Cambodia twice.
a couple
Twice.
times, yeah.
Yeah, we played a block party.
And we played Sharkies.
Sharkies.
Have you been to Sharkies?
I think I have, yeah.
It's like a notorious expat bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, been
Yeah.
around for a while.
Mhm.
The owner there was this guy called Mike, and he was back in the day a Hell's Angel, and then he was the doorman at CBGB's. So he would tell me all these crazy stories. I haven't recorded. He passed away.
No.
But one of the stories he told me that I loved was when Sharky's Bar back in the 2005, there was like a fight between the beer girls that worked there, that some of them were Vietnamese and some of them were Cambodian, and the fight escalated, and next thing they know, like you know, they were being someone had pulled up with a Jeep that had a machine gun turret. You know, this was early in Cambodia. Was crazy. It was like a fucking
Fuck yeah.
lawless, and they were just shooting at the bar. And so Mike was like telling his buddy, go get me the rocket launcher. And they went and got a rocket launcher and fired it back
Get
at the
the
Jeep.
fuck out of here.
You would hear these stories and you'd be like, there's no way that happened. And yet I would ask a friend of mine who was, he would have been like 15 at the time, G, and he was like, yeah, I remember that happening. He was able to
Jesus.
corroborate and you would just like things like that. You would hear these stories on a daily basis.
And that's
just
where we
like,
played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played with like all these young Cambodian metal bands. Like they were crazy, like punk metal bands.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was,
Yeah.
playing on like equipment that was about to fall apart any second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the thing about equipment out there, right?
Oh yeah.
I think Dengue Fever had this really funny story about how the they couldn't get the lights or something about they were playing in the province or something, and so they had to have some guy hold up a light, but it was it wasn't high enough, so they had a bunch of people under a ladder, holding him
it
up.
up.
I mean, and that was just like commonplace, like things like
100%.
that. Always, that was just like how things were. It's
Yeah.
changed, and I went there back last year, and the infrastructure is there now, and it's
They got a Starbucks.
yeah.
Do they really?
They've got several Starbucks. Yeah,
Oh wow.
it's
Domino's Pizza.
become KFC. They got
Yeah.
it all, man.
It's crazy.
So,
Wow.
but it's not quite like it was,
Right.
But
But the first time we played and I visited, it was less so. There wasn't a Starbucks or Domino's.
oh no,
yet.
the first time it was
No.
still like
it was still pretty.
the streets
it
had
was
only just
crazy.
been paved for a couple of years
Yeah.
and things like that.
And the king passed away, or
Oh.
King Sihanouk
Yeah.
just passed away. Yeah.
so there was like a lot of mourning.
Yeah.
Still.
Right.
Yeah, I wish that I'd gotten some good recordings of that, because every day you could go out to the riverside where the Royal Palace was, and all the monks would be there, and it was the funerary chanting. And at the time, I was like, they're going to be here tomorrow. I'll come by and try to get some, and I never did. And now I'm looking back, like the one thing I should have done was record some of that chanting, because it was just
Cool.
really intense and
Wow.
beautiful sounding,
Yeah.
just like hours of that. It was amazing.
This is the live performance we were waiting for.
Yeah,
There we go.
we're gonna do some
All right.
Cambodian death
Now
chants.
for 45 minutes of chanting. Speaking of drugs,
yeah,
Good segue.
let's talk about drugs.
have you ever done? I went out to Thailand. I don't know if I should be saying this, but I went out to Thailand, and I wanted to. Every time I would tell people or talk to old timers from Thailand, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Chiang Mai, man, and you go out to the mountains and do opium in the mountains with like mountain people." And they'd all like that was back in the day, though. That was back in the 70s, the 80s, or whatever. And it made me kind of always go, damn, I kind of want to do opium with the mountain people out in Chiang Mai. So I went out there, and I took a 4-day trek tour with like a group.
Were you in Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai?
Chiang Mai,
Oh, okay.
outside of Chiang Mai. Yeah, they drive you out to the middle of nowhere, take you out to the mountains, and I was like, okay, cool. I want to see if I can, I want to do the trip as well, but maybe I can do some stuff. And it wasn't until the very last night I was there, and I was getting really drunk, and it was like by a what do you call it, waterfall and everything. And our main tour guy that spoke English left, and this other guy named King Kong, he was like, didn't speak any English, but he rode the bike and like brought the food and would start cooking, and he'd be like, "Whoa, my name is King Kong." Like that's all he knew how to say. Crazy motherfucker. Last night, the other guy went to bed, and King Kong was the only one entertaining us the whole time. And I was like, there's something fishy about this. So I went to go check one of the like bamboo huts. That's where the other guy was. He was lying down doing opium like fucking Sherlock Holmes, dude, just like with a candle and just doing it old school. And I was like, oh shit, they're doing opium. Let me see if I can get some. So I asked King Kong at the end of the night. And he's like, oh, you want to try? And I was like, yes, I do. And he went and got some from the guy. And he's like, I have to do it with you because I don't trust you to do it by yourself and die.
Right.
So he brought the fucking old lantern, like a little candle thing, and said made my bed for me. He's like, no, we have to lie on our sides. And sure enough, brought opium, and we just got high as fuck on opium.
Yeah.
And sat there on our sides, and he went from being psychotic as all hell, being like real high energy, to just like smoking, going, so you got kids? And I was like,
Did they do that thing where they crush the aspirin into it?
He might have. Yeah, he definitely crushed.
And then they used the ashes from the last time.
Yes.
I've never done that before.
Yeah.
No, just joking.
Wait, what?
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Were you?
But I was in Chiang Rai.
Okay.
In Chiang Mai, yeah. Opium, the Golden Triangle.
Yep, the Golden Triangle.
My
Yeah.
dad did it in Vietnam.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
He was,
about how we should. There should be a nicer way.
When he was in
Nicer.
the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need an opium den here in Austin.
Yeah.
Opium therapy.
Let's bring it.
Yeah. They have ketamine
Opium
therapy.
Why not? Yeah, they have ketamine therapy.
Opium therapy.
Yeah.
What was your take on opium when you didn't do it?
Just that, like, it was just very relaxing, and it wasn't that, like, I wouldn't have even known that I was high, other than my body didn't ache. That was pretty much it. I wasn't like having a trip or anything.
Oh, really?
But the next day I felt, I still felt good. So, I mean, it was pretty mellow. I enjoyed it.
King Kong gave me way too much then, because it was great.
You went into the dream world.
Oh, 100%. The way I describe it to people is like, he left, and then when he left, I like had to like sit in my little hut by myself to try to go to bed, which wasn't hard. But every time I kept slipping into sleep, it was like there was like a puppet show going on in front of me, and then I'd be like all entertained by this puppet show, but then I'd be like, oh, what's that behind it? And then I would go further in, and then before I knew it, it was like I was going deeper and deeper into a hole, and then I'd hear like a crack outside from like the leaves or something. I'd be like, what the fuck was that? And I was wide awake, and I kept slipping back into sleep and then back and forth, and it was fucking awesome until the next morning when I woke up. I did not feel great. I ran to the bathroom and violently vomited, and I was like, but I do always tell people I was like throwing up, and I was just like, oh my god, that was totally worth it. That was totally fucking worth it, and just kept going. But it was fantastic.
I think we should definitely have an opium den.
I have some right here.
That'd be so cool.
I'll be right back. Speaking of recipes, I have some food that I brought for you guys.
Oh, cool.
We're going to have some food.
Drug food?
Drug food. We're going to smoke some drug food real quick. Give me 1 second. We ain't done yet, dog.
It ain't over
Okay,
yet.
what are we doing?
All right.
So,
So,
good, though.
the
Whatever.
most important part of this, I hope you guys have enjoyed your time so far.
Yeah.
Random questions about shit and that and
Yeah,
whatever. But my favorite part about doing this damn show is we get to eat some food. And Conrad, if you recall, that's how we kind of became friends.
Oh, yeah.
was talking about who could smoke meats better.
Right. And we never did solve that part. We never did answer
We
that
never did.
question.
You know,
Conrad said you're second best to him.
Second best.
I believe that. But we'll find out after today, because I have, speaking of smoking drugs, I have some smoked meats for you guys.
No way.
Yes, I do.
All right, I'm hungry.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
So wait right here, and we'll see if I'm still second best or if I'm
I
getting
think you're
closer
gonna
to the
win
one.
the number
Sweet.
one for me.
Let's find out.
Tate Slate.
Sorry, man. He's number one. I haven't even had any yet.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out. Let's see.
Competition.
Well, Jason was asking, because he was asking who I thought was the best
yeah.
barbecue place, but I don't know. I mean, I like that Black's place, Terry Black's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
that's how I feel. It's
Do you like Micklethwait?
I love Micklethwait.
Yeah, Micklethwait.
Yeah.
Have you had Micklethwait yet?
I'm not going to stand in line for anyone.
If the line is, well, what
I'm not
what if
gonna
it's like
stand
only
in
5
line.
people?
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like when it's going out the door or
Right,
down
right.
the sidewalk. Just like, no way.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not waiting in line at Franklin's. Fuck that.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah, Habahunga. Oh, wow.
Woo! Look at that. Oh! Oh! Chaos.
Came crashing down, but here we have
All right.
Some
Whoa! Look at those ribs, bro.
for the camera.
Ribbles.
Man.
Little ribbies.
Wow.
So here
Yeah.
we have some of my famous smoked ribs, dog.
Those look amazing.
We talked about smoking meats and everything for quite some time now, and we still haven't been able to do it.
I know.
So I wanted to make sure that as my guest, I got you guys some smoked meats. So these are my ribs that I do. It's like a little serrano, a little ginger.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and thank you guys for coming. Let's tell me what you guys think.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And where's your smoker?
My smoker's at my old job. It's just kind of parked out there. It's massive. It's like
a hidden location.
hidden location. I won't tell you.
Surreptitious smoking. Wow, look at that.
Sorry, I'm just using my hands here.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not.
That's
I'm not
what
afraid.
hands are
I'm not
for.
afraid.
This is the good one right here.
Okay,
All right.
let's try this.
All right.
You ready?
So
to-
now, give it a taste. Tell me what y'all think.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
This is our ribby. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
How many hours did this one take?
This is going to be, took about 4.5 hours, I think.
Wow, it's really good.
Yeah, not bad. I think I smoked it for 3 hours and then an hour and a half wrapped in foil. And then I threw it back on and gave it like a
Okay.
little bit of a glaze.
So what
Man.
temp did you take it out at?
I didn't temp it.
Okay.
I just kind of go with it as far as feel. So first I get a nice bark on it.
Mhm.
And then, you want a ribby? First I get a nice bark on it. Then I wrap it in foil. Then I bring it out and I glaze it, throw it back on the smoker, let that sink in a little bit and take it out. And then I just kind of gave it another little second glaze right now. So
Damn,
what do you
I like
think?
the glaze.
I want another one.
Please,
Yeah.
please. Tell me about your relationship with food, because if I know me and Conrad have a
Mhm.
love and affinity for cooking for people and making food. And Conrad, thank you so much. It has been so sweet how you've invited me to your house to come over, and I've been over to eat and hang out. And it's really my favorite thing in the world is eating and hanging
yeah.
out with friends.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for doing that with me.
You're welcome.
Well, are you the same way? Do you like to cook?
I do. I've been kind of like all over the map. I don't do barbecue. Like
What's your cuisine?
I
cook Korean.
I can do Korean.
Mm.
Have you ever done the fried chicken, the Korean one?
Yes, I have done Korean fried chicken, and it was a disaster.
Why?
I don't know, man. I
How
just
can you
didn't.
fuck up fried chicken?
Man, I fucked it up. I too much batter. It just wasn't like a light crispy.
How did they get that powdery thing?
It's with baking soda, so you have to put it in the, and then twice fry it.
Twice.
Yeah, twice fry it.
Anybody want another rib?
Double
Sure, I'll do
Maybe-
another one.
Did you try? Were you
Get that big boy.
I'll do another one. Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah, brother.
Was it because you tried to do it in an air fryer?
No, I've done that before too, and that didn't work out either.
They really don't.
But I make an amazing bolognese.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty proud of it.
Every time I make bolognese, it comes out tasting like chili.
Yeah, no, I know how to
Not
make.
good.
I know how to make one that's like, it's like, I feel like it's up there, you know.
Mhm.
And then coq au vin, and then yeah, I mean, I'm all over the map.
Mhm.
You know,
What's cocoa ben?
it's like the
It's French.
yeah, it's the French like sort of braise with chicken
Mm-hmm.
that you do with wine. And
Oh, I love that.
yeah,
Like cacciatore almost.
a little bit, but doesn't have the tomatoes in it.
Okay.
It means cock with wine.
I love cock wine.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It's basically cock with wine, baby. Because they used to make it with the rooster.
Oh.
Um,
Oh. Okay.
They make it with chicken also.
Well,
I noticed that when a giant dog were on here, Sabrina was eating a donut or something.
yeah.
Or Eclair.
Did you see the way she was eating it?
I don't know. It was crazy.
I don't know if she was doing this for funnies or if this is how she gets down on eclairs, but she was legit going sideways and just tonguing it, just
Oh, she was
And
doing
she-
it for, she was doing it for
She licks out the insides of it.
she was doing it for LOLs.
LOLs?
LOLs.
Nobody was watching or listening. It was a very quiet LOL she had to herself then, because it was just her in the corner.
Okay.
People have said, like, oh, I should do something. I should, start a project. I just don't think that I would enjoy doing it for the business.
Food? No.
Like, I love making food, and I
Yeah.
love giving food to my friends and cooking for them, but I could not handle the whole like being in the food
it's
industry.
a lot.
Yeah,
It's
like
just too much.
you'd have to get up early, slave
All
away.
that stuff. Yeah,
I mean,
it would,
just all
it
of
would
it.
take
Yeah.
all the fun out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Do you think,
In the same way, being in a band is taking the fun out of music.
I was going to say, do you think it's a similar thing with music? Because
It
people
can
say
be-
this,
it can
people
be
say the
at
same
times.
thing.
Can be.
Yeah.
I mean, I think taking a break and then coming back to it is always nice.
Yeah.
You
How-
kind of have a.
How was that for you guys?
I definitely felt like it was more enjoyable, to play a show this last summer. It was stressful, but we enjoyed it.
I just like getting us together. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like our bandmates are some of the funniest people I know, and it's just like getting a bunch of like comedians.
Yeah.
Even though there was a little bit more stress, with this show. I mean, because we were all nervous,
Yeah.
So
We haven't played in 2 years,
hadn't played in 2 years.
and it was like a larger crowd.
Yeah. It was it was with Interpol for those
Interpol,
listening.
yeah.
I
How
wasn't
how
even
was
so-
that show for you guys?
I mean, I wasn't even worried about the size of the crowd so
Yeah.
much as just having not sang in 2 years. I mean, that to me was the biggest fear. And I'm not like trying to perform for the audience. I'm just trying to sound good for us.
Yeah.
I just don't want to fuck up for us.
100%,
So so that was kind of like a
Yeah, we
Like
were trying
anxiety.
to, be good for what we do.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, we have a good group of friends that we are in a band with now. I think it's since 2019 we've been with these guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've rode. We did the pandemic together.
Yeah.
We would do live streams and hang out. That was like our bubble for a while, right? I mean, for the most
oh
part,
my God,
the
yeah.
whole COVID
Yeah.
bubble. You have your group
Yeah.
of
The
COVID
bubble.
COVID friends.
Yep.
It was our band, and that-
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was definitely a time where we would, spend a lot of time with each other, that not touring,
Yeah.
but just hanging out.
That's
Totally.
funny. I feel like I didn't hear AJ's voice for 2 years because
Yeah.
he wore a mask the whole.
Oh yeah. There'd be
Um,
time where our keyboardist was very paranoid.
Wow.
And it was just funny because like I think when we did a thing, he had to be outside.
Yeah.
What was it? What do we call it?
We were
AJ's
just-
Hell.
Yeah.
What was it?
AJ's Hell.
AJ's Hell.
Yeah, it was a pun on a song title, but because he had this like, we were in. Oh, it was hilarious. It was ridiculous. It was.
Yeah.
Did I dream all that? Did that really happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well-
we lucked out being in Texas, because a lot of people, I hear their lockdown stories and living in
Horrible.
other places. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been crazy.
I mean, that's why we have a lot of people in Texas now from California and stuff. Essentially, post-pandemic, a lot of them just shot out from that. So it was-
I think that was what changed Cambodia a lot, because
Yeah.
I go back and like so many people that used to live there moved away, and
totally. Yeah.
so
Man.
that was good, man.
That You was-
liked
That
them?
was
Really
fucking
good.
for
Thank
real.
you.
Yeah.
Well,
We got to definitely have to have a showdown. It doesn't even have to be a showdown.
Nah.
We'll just be a collaborative, a joining of forces.
Joining of forces. I'll be there.
well,
Do that.
Let's do that.
let's do that. I would love to do that. And
When?
even
Let's invite a bunch of like
Let's do it.
band folks
Yeah.
over.
hell yeah.
We'll get the tier dungeons.
The
Yep.
tier dungeons.
Yep. The Dungeons of Tears.
We'll get the tier dungeons. We'll get the black
I'll invite the tier dungeons over to my dungeon.
the black angels.
Are there? Is there anything you
The
guys
spoons.
The giant
want?
dogs.
We'll get the spoons.
The spoons. The the giant dogs.
The giant dogs.
spoons. All right, you guys are all invited for the cookout.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to plug or ask or say or do before we head out?
Fuck no.
Hell yeah.
Suck my dick.
That's good.
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
Off the cuff, huh?
Did you just make that up?
You should use that again.
Did you lose a tooth?
Back in the 80s.
Really?
A long time ago.
You've always had?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
See, you did learn something new about it
I
today.
know,
You know?
man.
Look at
That's
that.
so wild.
You fucking
Dude, this
lied.
has been like fucking 20 years, dude.
All right. Well, I will send you guys off with one more thing. You guys do not move right
You got more
there.
drugs?
I got more drugs. So there was a holiday tomorrow that will not be named, but as a gift to you guys for the holidays.
The holiday is
Happy holidays.
the holiday is nacho.
to you.
Happy Nachos Day. Happy Hamburger Day tomorrow.
Here you go.
Oh,
Oh,
no
shit.
way.
As a gift to you guys for the holidays.
Bricks of opium.
I brought bricks of opium. No, man. I got another rack of ribs, each one for both of you guys.
Oh, man, that's awesome, dude. Thank you.
These are for you guys
Oh man,
to
we
take to your
scored.
families, to enjoy with your families.
Hey, you got to do this podcast, y'all.
And you're coming
Get
over
ribs.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna do-
Hell yeah.
The-
Coming over for Hamburger Day,
Hamburger Day.
Margarita Hamburger.
Margarita
Day.
Hamburger Days tomorrow. That's the holiday we're talking about, everybody. If you don't celebrate, fuck you. Just suck my dick. Is that what you said? Whatever. One of those. Yeah. Suck my dick.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming, man. And, eat my meat.
All right. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Peace out. Suck our dicks.
Hail Satan.
Cool, man. Well,
All right. Thank you.